Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. How are you guys doing? I hope you're feeling blessed today. My name is Justine, and in today's video I want us to talk about the skills that you have to learn in your country before you come to the United States to settle as a new immigrant. And guys, I bet you these skills, if you learn them, you are going to thank the universe for making you watch this video today. And before I go into the skills, I just want to draw your attention to the fact that some of you may have some of these skills, but it will be very awesome if you can learn more of it. And just like I said, you are going to thank the universe for watching this video and putting it into practice. So the very first skill is the driving skills. I know some of you have already heard about learn driving. So how is the driving going to help you to settle faster and easier in the US? The first point is that when you know how to drive and you come to the US, you are going to use a shorter time to obtain your driving license or your driver's license here in the United States. And when you have your driver's license in the United States, my friend, I bet you are going to have more job opportunities, because there are many jobs that require you to have a driver's license. If you don't have a driver's license, you cannot be hired for certain positions. Another advantage of having a driver's license is that you can directly have a job as a driver. Okay, so you start working as a driver. Another advantage is that you will be able to displace yourself freely. You don't need to wait on people and beg on people to carry you from one place to another, maybe to work or when you have your errands to run about. So if you can drive, that will be a big plus, making you to settle faster and easier. And also, it is worth noting that if, for example, you have your regular job, you can use driving, knowing how to drive now, you can use it as a side hustling. So maybe during the weekends, you can be working as an Uber driver. Okay, so those are the advantages of driving. So skill number 2, the second skill, is computer skill. And when I talk of computer skill, please don't misunderstand me. I don't want you to become a genius or an engineer in IT or in computer. No, we are just talking about the basic computer knowledge. Some of you already have these skills, but others do not. And for those who do not, it is very, I mean, crucial, or will I say urgent, for you to learn how to operate a computer. Those are super. It is essential in your integration in the United States, because most of the jobs, you are going to do the application online, you are going to do the research online, even some of the interviews, you are going to do them online. So if you don't know how to operate a computer, you see that it's going to be very difficult for you. But if you already know how to do this, when you come here, your life will be much more easier. Skill number 3, that's the third skill. Now we are going to talk about cooking skills. And under cooking, I want to add, I know baking is a method of cooking, but I'll add baking and decoration if you can. So learning how to cook or knowing how to cook is super important as a skill to have when you are coming to the US as a new immigrant. Because point number 1, most of the foods here, you are not going to like them. So it will be important that you cook your own food at home and eat the kind of food that you like eating. Second advantage is that it is always cheaper to cook at home than to eat out, right? You agree with me on that point. Number 3 advantage for cooking is that you can cook and supply to other people of your community around where you live, and you make some dollars out of it. Okay, so you can use cooking as a side hustle. For example, you can have your regular day job, and then maybe during the weekend you cook for people, or if you know how to bake, that will be a plus. You can bake cake, you can bake and decorate cakes for birthdays, because here people celebrate birthdays a lot. And like I said, if you know how to decorate too, that will be awesome for you. So you are going to have your side hustling, and who knows, with time you can open a catering service, right? And you look for other people to work with you for your services, and you can even use it as a full-time job, but that will be with time. But when you come here, you just have to know how to cook. It is super important. The fourth skill now will be hair making, you know, braiding the hair, the ladies hair, like as we used to say, plaiting, to plait the hair. And with plaiting, I bet you even during the first week you can start making dollars. Yes, because when you come and you know how to do hair, you don't close your mouth. When you see anybody, you know, that is like of your community, you know that they like doing the hair, especially the ladies, you tell them, the host where you live, the people you're living with, you tell them, you promote yourself, you tell them that you know how to plait, you know how to braid, so that they can also help you to tell their friends or people of their of your community that you know how to plait. And the advantage of this one is that you can do this one from home, because usually when you want to plait your hair, what do? You go to a beauty salon, right? So they are going to come to where you live for you to do their hair, or if they want you to come to their place, they are going to pay the transportation for you. So you see that you don't have any transportation costs, because they will be the one to cover the transportation costs. Another advantage of plaiting or knowing how to braid or doing your hair is that you can do your hair by yourself. You don't need to go to somebody to go and spend money and do it. And where you are living, if there is a lady in that house and she likes doing her hair too, you can be helping her, and that will also strengthen or make the relationship that you have better, you know, in that house. Another advantage is that you can do the hair braiding as a side hustle, you know, and that is going to help you economize more or save more money than somebody who does not know how to braid. So if you take two people, you are doing the same job, one person knows how to braid, the other person will be using braiding as a side hustle. That was skill number 4. So now skill number 5 is maintenance skill, or what I call repair skill. So if you know how to fix things when they get bad in the house, you know, like the bulbs, at times your bulb has just a small issue, you need to go and call for a technician and you need to pay him dollars, so much money. You know, your toilet pot gets clogged and you try all what you can, cannot, you need to call for somebody. So if you have those skills, or if it is possible for you to develop them more, because for this one it really needs some kind of technicality, right? So for this skill, I know everybody cannot do it. So but if you can do it, or you already know how to do it, it will be very, very awesome for you when you come as a new immigrant. You can do it as a side hustle. It is going to help you save money and also gain at least some dollars from people that will be needing your services. The last but not the least is the language skills. I know some of you are already saying that, hey, what kind or what amount of English can I learn before coming to the United States until you are saying that I should learn English? No, I am not saying that you should go and learn English and start speaking like an American before before you get to America. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you go to YouTube, there are tons of videos that are very, very helpful. How to practice listening and speaking American English, sorry. So what is the importance of learning the language skill is for you to, like I said, speak in such a way that you can easily be understood, because that is one of the major challenges that immigrants face here in the US. I mean, immigrants who already know how to speak English, they come here, that is one of the challenges that they face. So it will be very great. You already know the English. This one is for even for people who already know the English. You go to YouTube, you practice how to speak the American English, to listen to it. So you are already preparing your brain so that when you can speak clearly and people understand you, the very first advantage that it gives you is self-confidence. And you know, when you have self-confidence, you have the courage and the boldness to take certain actions and to do certain things that you wouldn't if your confidence was not very, if you did not have that self-confidence. The second point is that it also opens you to more job opportunities, because there are certain jobs that when you go during the interview, you're speaking, if they realize that you can express yourself well and clearly, then you can easily be hired over somebody who cannot speak as clearly as you are. So these are just some of the advantages that I've just brought out, and there are many, many more. So these ones are just to help you to settle faster and make your life much more easier at the beginning. So guys, this is what I gathered as far as the skills, like the basic and most important skills that you have to learn before coming to the US. And even if you don't learn these skills before coming here, I bet you when you get here, you will still need to develop them. So a word to a wise is sufficient. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share so that many people may have this information and add value to their life. Thank you once more and remain blessed.